everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Strong Mom Podcast. As always, the mighty mamacita Marisa is behind the mic. And I have a very special guest today. Well, I don't know if she's that special. It's my daughter,
Let's get it
also known as Girl.
Mm-hmm.
How are you tonight?
I'm pretty good. I have homework to do, but guess what? I haven't done it.
Because you're my special guest. You're doing other homework. Homework for your mom.
Mm-hmm.
So, favorite thing to do, take selfies and have me help you caption them.
Yeah, he doesn't help.
It's really hard to caption. It's really hard to caption a selfie. I mean, what does one say about that? Look at me again.
No. It has to be something, you just don't get it.
I don't. I must be too old. Well, talking about Instagram and social media, we were listening to Joe Rogan this morning, and it was all about social media and girls your age dealing with anxiety and depression as a result of social media. Well, that's why we're talking about it, because you are in that age group that they're talking about. So how do you feel about social media? How has it impacted your life? Let's just start with the main thing where he was talking about how girls your age suffer higher depression rates and anxiety because you're looking for validation and it's setting a beauty standard for you.
Well, if we're speaking personally, I don't need validation.
Well, no, that it is personally speaking, because it's your experience with social media and Instagram.
In general, if you're going to Photoshop, then you should admit it, because then when people see it, they're going to think that that's real. And about anxiety and stuff.
Okay, but when you're looking at pictures, do you see half of them are Photoshopped anyway, or?
It's so obvious they're Photoshopped.
Are your friends all Photoshopping their pictures, or people you follow on Instagram? I mean, because it's a mix. You're following...
I'm following both.
Yeah, friends, and what else do you follow on there?
Celebrities.
And are their pictures does that impact you when you're like, okay, their skin's Photoshopped, I need to have more beautiful skin?
It does not impact me at all.
Because you're just all that?
Because I'm a confident person.
What about your friends? Does it impact them?
It probably does, but they're dramatic, like, oh, I'm so ugly. And if you tell yourself you're ugly, then you might be ugly.
But you just tell yourself you're beautiful every day? I just love that confidence, girl.
I don't tell myself I'm beautiful every day, but, like, I'm about to be looking like Kim Kardashian, and I can only be myself.
The other thing that they talked about was just bullying, and you've dealt with a little bit of that on Snapchat.
But I overcame it, and that's all that matters,
You're so dumb. Yeah, but I mean, because girls are mean. Girls can be mean with their words and things that they say. I mean, I'm a grown adult, and I get mean comments a lot on YouTube and on Instagram.
Can you blame them?
But no, I mean, even sometimes as an adult, it's like, okay, well, that was pretty shitty. But I can only imagine your age, because I didn't grow up with Instagram. People actually had to talk to you.
Honestly, no one really tries to bully me. Like, I had my fair share of bullying, but I don't care. Like, I get mad, and then I'll probably cry in the restroom, but I don't really retaliate. I'm a calm and civil person.
You cry in secret.
I cry in secret. You don't let them see you cry.
Never let them see you cry. Okay, so what was the other thing that we were talking about in the car earlier?
R. Kelly.
That's a whole different topic. No, but, this is what I wanted to talk about, because you're also in the age of guys sliding in the DMs. And
come on.
It's a weird thing growing up with that, because when I was growing up, guys actually had to have courage and dial the phone, potentially get a crazy parent that answered, questioning you before you even got to talk to the person that you tried calling. And now you guys get text messages. Do guys even talk to you in person?
I mean, I'm living that single life right now, so.
The single life. I know, but you even said, he said he's going to talk to me, and then never said anything. It's text message.
Like, can you imagine, I'm going to talk to you, and then doesn't talk to me? Like, how pathetic. Honestly, poor thing. That's all I have to say. You can't even talk to someone. I mean, I don't have to want to talk, because I don't talk to people either. But at least I don't say I'm going to talk to people.
But that's weird. You have to have
It's even worse when you say, I'm going to talk to you, and then you don't.
But you have to have conversations with people to know if you click, because real life...
Social anxiety.
Okay, you don't have those things. Real life conversations, you either flow and click with that person, and it's not the same doing it in text message. So I think it's weird that there's no real conversations being had. You don't find that strange?
I mean, this is how it works. Boys don't like to DM. They like to slide in your DMs to get your Snapchat. And then they go to Snapchat and you text on Snapchat and then they ask to FaceTime. And then it just escalates from there.
What escalates from there?
The relationship.
But you've never even, okay, I guess if you FaceTime, you've actually had a real conversation. But it seems like it never gets to that point because there's no actual real conversations happening. It's all in text message.
That point because I don't know why it never gets to that point.
Weird. Okay, so what is the most annoying thing that you see on Instagram?
Oh my god. So like and comment on my recent. I'm like, no.
Okay,
no
wait,
one wants
what?
to like
And comment on my recent?
When people say like and comment on my recent post, like no one wants to like and comment on your post.
Oh, so you post a picture on Instagram and then they post on the story asking everyone to go and like their post?
Yeah, like come on. Like really, like you're really about to go here and ask people for compliments. I could never.
Okay, but then it does mean something to have a certain amount of likes. Do people go to school and say, "Oh my God, I got 500 likes on
No,
my..."
no one does that. But you wouldn't go up to someone in person and say, "So like, can you give me a compliment? Tell me I look pretty right now." So why are you gonna do it on social media? That's the thing.
So you would never.
I could never.
I hope not. I hope you don't need to fish for compliments. I feel like I give you enough.
No. I don't get any kind of compliments from her. She calls me an old man in front of people. So let's not talk about that.
I feel like anyone who buys Werther's Originals at the grocery store, yeah, you're like an old person. What child buys Werther's Originals?
Because they're good. It's caramel.
That's old man candy.
No, it's not. It's good.
Okay, well, we can agree to disagree.
Yeah, we can agree. You know what? And you want to talk about who's over here sneaking her hands into my Werther's? You. And then you have that lame excuse.
Okay, but I'm old.
Okay, and then you have that oh, really? Because last I heard you were 25.
25
yeah,
for
exactly.
life.
Let's not try to hide
You know
it.
what?
42.
Okay, so that's the biggest annoying thing with Instagram for you. It's not the Photoshop. It's girls asking for compliments. Do guys ask for compliments too?
Wait. What's the other thing that people do that
Do guys ask for girls to go and like their posts too?
They'll be like, hey, yo, finna go gas up the recent.
Go gas up the recent.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Uh-huh.
Like, go gas up the recent.
Okay, so when you see that, then do you go and like it? Or if you already liked it, do you unlike it?
I don't go and like it. I purposely scroll past it. Like you want me to like it? Guess what? No, I'm not gonna like it.
Mm-hmm.
I was planning on liking it, but now that you said it, I'm not gonna like it.
That's mean. Okay, so what else bothers you?
Well, but when people are like, okay.
I'll tell you, you know what bothers me? When parents make Instagrams for their newborn children. Now, I'm not saying that. I mean, Instagram wasn't around when you guys were born, but I just think it's weird because...
Well, I mean, I didn't get any kind of gender reveal, so...
Okay, well, yeah, no. I wasn't trying to spend money on that. No, I think it's weird because could you imagine if I had this whole Instagram account for your brother with pictures of him taking a bath and running around, doing things that kids do?
He's a conservative young man.
No, he probably really would be angry at me. And I feel like parents who do that, it's like, why are you doing that for yourself? If you want to share a picture of your kid on your social media, that's fine. But you make this whole account for them doing, kid things and...
Oh my God, okay, so this is account?
Wait, but that doesn't allow them to grow and have their own... They might not want all of every picture of them from 0 to 7 years old on social media. I think it's weird. I think, like, if I had done that and Lincoln saw that, because he's not on social media at all, your brother, that he would be really upset by that. And it's kind of like, you're not allowed to control what images are out there because your parents are doing that for you. Whereas you probably wouldn't care.
No, I don't.
I can put any picture I want of you out there and you wouldn't care. What about the one where you're dressed all crazy? Where, remember you used to dress like a bag lady?
I really don't care.
I'm glad. Okay, so what else? What bothers you?
Okay, it's like when these YouTubers, it's like the same thing, makes an account for their born child. Like the child that was just born. Mm-hmm. Like their child.
Oh, so that's the thing on YouTube? Yet. So wait, then their children have a YouTube account? Doing what?
It's like, okay, they're famous YouTubers, right? And then they have a child, and like they make an Instagram account for the child, knowing that obviously the child is going to get a lot of followers because they have followers. Yeah. So like your child is just a little baby, and you already want them to get all these likes.
And they Photoshop their children.
And oh my God. Now, I'm not going to name names, but let's just say one of French Montana's exes photoshops her child And it's like, girl, how sad is that?
Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't have to Photoshop a baby. They should, their kids are cute anyway.
I mean, I was a cute baby.
I'm sorry, baby. You were not a cute baby. You got cute when you glowed up about 2 years old. But like 0 to 2, I don't know.
Angel.
you look like a beetle potato bug. But I still loved you. I thought you were beautiful, babe.
Try to touch my hand.
I thought you were beautiful. Okay, so I guess I feel like I don't have to worry about you because you don't seem too bothered about things and about likes and social currency.
Like, I'm just too happy. Like, things make me mad. But, like, imagine after just being sad forever. People have depression. That's really sad. But for myself, I'm a happy child. Nothing really makes me mad. Except for you.
Except for when you don't go to Cost Plus World Market and get refills on your bonbons. Okay. Well, that's all we wanted to talk about. I don't know. I mean, your group of friends kind of similar to you, or you have a few that are...
No, honestly, I keep a small circle. And I've had friends in the past.
So what you're saying is you don't have any friends.
I'm
your only friend? Oh, girl.
What was I going to say? I had friends in the past who do that. My friends are honestly fine. And if they do that, I just tell them, why do you need to do that? You look desperate.
So you're the hard knock friend then. Just tell it like it is.
Well, it's true. Like, if you had something in your teeth, would you have people to tell you? Yeah.
I really would. I get so angry. So going off subject again, I was training Peter, and when I drink my blueberry shake, sometimes the blueberry gets stuck in my tooth.
Yeah.
So at the very end, so mind you, I train Peter like at 2:00 in the afternoon. I drink my shake in the morning. So that means I went all day. That's including you not telling me anything, or maybe you didn't notice it. So at the end of the workout, Peter goes, "Oh, hey, by the way," he's like, "Got a little something in your tooth." And I was like, what? You're just now telling me this? Like, well, would you rather me not to? I was like, I would rather if you told me when you walked in instead of talking to me for an hour.
Like, you always make fun of me at always looking in the mirror. But guess what? I'll never have something in my teeth because I'm always checking.
Yeah, I'm not making fun of you because you're not checking. You're just looking at yourself.
No, I'm checking. I'm making sure that my lips are not chapped. I'm making sure that my eyebrows look good. Because people be walking in class with chapped lips. Oh, my math teacher, flaking. I could just, I could get tweezers and like rip it off, and like it's just so bad. And like he has a wife. Like, how could you not tell someone? Like, that is just not okay.
Well, maybe she does. You're not in his relationship. Maybe he's got like some sort of lip dryness problem that you're not aware of.
Okay,
it could be a real issue.
Like Jeffree Star lip scrub. Just use some lip scrub.
Okay, well, not everyone watches Jeffree Star on YouTube. All right, girl. Well, thank you for your commentary tonight. I appreciate it. I mean, I don't know if I do. Maybe I do, but I'm glad I don't have to worry about you. I guess you're an okay child. So I want to thank my daughter so much for coming on tonight, and we will have new guests coming in the following weeks. Also, new programming that is dropping this weekend. The early bird pricing ends this weekend. It is called Limitless. It combines strength training, calisthenics, as well as improving your physique. So check that out. You can find that on my website, www.marisainda.com. And I will link the Joe Rogan Show in the notes, and I will also link my website. So if you're interested in the programming, you can sign up there. Thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review, and join the conversation. I would love to hear your stories about Instagram and your feelings about your kids being on social media.